What's up, y'all? Week 13, Pittsburgh Steelers hit the road to go to Cincinnati for Monday Night Football. Steelers coming off of a ugly win, 31-28. But in this league late in the year, wins, it don't matter how you win as long as you win. This ain't the stupid-ass BCS where style points matter, blowouts matter. It's the NFL. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers 9-2 going into Cincinnati, who is 5-6. This is a huge game, AFC North wise, for Cincinnati, and hopefully when we go in there this time, because you know how we ball out in Cincinnati, every time we go there it's a win. There's no fucking, like, this home field advantage. Cincinnati doesn't have that. The only game they sell out every year is when we come to town, and that's what's going to happen come Monday night. We'll sell out your stadium. We'll take over your stadium. We'll get the W. And we'll have fun in your city like we always do. There's always an amount of hate that I have for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it all started, years ago with me going there and their fans acting like this retards. And they continue to act like retards. And they continue to absolutely do nothing like they do the year in and year out. They have a coach, overrated coach, who I love personally because it's so easy waxing you bitches every year. Hopefully he gets another 10-year extension. Now, you fools, I remember in the beginning of the year, y'all guys were coming off a 2-game winning streak when y'all played us, and y'all were talking about getting these wins in a row and winning the North. That didn't happen, did it? Y'all are coming off a 2-game winning streak right now. We'll snap that shit for you real quick. Bring you back down to reality. It's the Bengals. This is supposed to be a rivalry, but it's so fucking one-sided. I mean, it's nuts. We got Joe Mixon, the running back for the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll get to that a little later. But yeah, man, we're 9-2. We're going into Cincinnati. This is going to be an interesting game. But we know what happens when the Steelers are on prime time and what happens when Cincinnati's on prime time. They take L's, and that's what's going to happen when we're sitting at 10-2 after next Monday night. There's just, I have absolutely zero respect for this franchise. None. Year in and year out, I hear Bengal fans say this and that, and they never do nothing. They underachieve every year. Just a goofy-ass group. Just a goofy group. Coming into this game, first off, go back to Joe Mixon. I hear a lot of you Bengal fans trying to compare him to Le'Veon Bell, which is just absolutely retarded. And, y'all did the same thing a few years ago with Jeremy Hill. What's Jeremy Hill been doing? Joe Mixon's numbers, what is so great about it? Any running back in this league can put up the same numbers that he's put up. He hasn't done nothing over the top or impressive. Why would he have done anything impressive? You motherfuckers act like he's a threat. You're 31st in the league in rushing. You're 28th in passing. That means, dumb fucks in Cincinnati, put your math together. Y'all are in the bottom of the league in offense, okay? Now, I know Joe Hayden's banged up. I'm hearing Shazier may not play. But that's not going to matter because we still got enough talent on defense to get pressure on Dalton like we always do. We know what happens when you get pressure on Dalton. He falls apart. He'll throw you a couple interceptions. You'll have a fumble. Get pressure on Dalton and shut down their 31st ranked rush offense. You'll be fine on defense. Offensively for the Steelers, Le'Veon. We play Cincinnati, just get Le'Veon started and finish up with some passing. Here late in December, you're going to have to play great defense and run the ball as the weather gets a little bit nastier. And a lot of the Bengal fans and a lot of the Steeler fans always talk about Perfect and Pac-Man Jones, what differences they make. Pac-Man Jones is overrated as fuck, always has been. I don't even know why this guy, people act like he's really important or really relevant in the passing game. The same with Fitzpatrick. He's been a scrub against the Steelers every time we've played them. The guy that I always watch for this when we play the Bengals defense is Carlos Dunlap. This guy can make plays. He can rush the passer. He can tip balls. He can intercept balls. To me, stopping to have success against their defense is stopping Dunlap. And what do? You run the ball away from him. And that's what I think we should do. Run that ball early. Run it. And then come out throwing to open up the play action. Antonio Brown and Ben have been on fire. I know Ben had 2 interceptions yesterday, but in the last 2 games he had 8 touchdowns and 2 picks. He's playing better. Both of the interceptions last night were good plays by the Green Bay defense. Give it to them. So with this game, it's the same as usual on defense. Get pressure on Dalton. Stop that 31st ranked offense, rushing offense. And I look for the Steelers secondary to give up a big player here or there. I mean, there's a lot of breakdown going on last night in the Packers game, so I expect that, especially in a division game when stats really don't matter. But when I get online and I see Cincinnati fans who've won 2 games in a row and are still a game under 500 and aren't going to make the playoffs, the Ravens won't make the playoffs neither. Both of you motherfuckers are smoking some of that Colorado funk, I guess. Neither one of you bitches are going to the playoffs. Stop it. And come Monday night, we're going to pull the plug, that life support plug, on the Cincinnati Bengals, and they'll be sitting at 5-7, looking stupid, getting ready for the draft as usual. Y'all are a joke. Y'all been a joke. Y'all won a bunch of regular season games here and there a couple years ago. Wow, woohoo. Still no playoff wins since 1990. So why in the fuck should I have any respect for you all or come on here and think that y'all are going to beat us? It's not going to happen. We're going to be sitting at 10-2. Y'all going to be sitting at 5-7, thinking about the draft. That's it, Cincinnati. Have fun with your 5 or 6 games that you're going to win this year. Beating absolutely nobody. I mean, nobody. Y'all have won 5 games. Y'all beat the Browns. I don't even know who y'all beat. Y'all beat the Browns twice. Whatever. Because I know ain't none of y'all going to come out here making videos talking about anything this week. We won't hear from you. We haven't heard from you in weeks because y'all are done. Done. Your season's done. Okay? And after we beat y'all next week, that'll be one step closer to achieving our first goal and winning the AFC North. Just keep winning and taking care of business. But I look for Pittsburgh, like I said, to get some sacks on defense, some interceptions on defense. And I look for Le'Veon Bell to have a huge game. We'll see about Juju coming back. But I thought Ben spread the ball all over the field last night. And I expect for him to do the same against Cincinnati like we did the first time we played them. We should have fucking dropped 45 points on the Bengals the first time we played them. We just had to settle for field goals instead of touchdowns. And that's not going to happen this time. Because this offense, slowly but surely, is getting in the rhythm. And we're just going to go ahead and take care of business and be sitting at 10-2 after we take care of the Bengals. Really not a lot else for me to talk about in this game. It's our only Monday night game of the year. A lot of primetime games, but coming up for us. And we know the Bengals choke on primetime, and we always beat them in Cincinnati. I'm not trying to come on here and be overconfident and talk a lot of noise. I'm fucking telling you the truth. I'm telling you facts of shit that happens year in and year out, Cincinnati. Y'all have a scrub-ass franchise. Y'all have never done nothing, and I doubt you all ever will. Just expect to take a loss at home on primetime on national TV by your daddy, the Pittsburgh fucking Steelers. And until you guys beat us again, or do something. Y'all ain't even got to beat us. Win a Super Bowl, for Christ's fucking sake. But we know that'll never happen. We can sit here and wait and wait and wait. It's not going to happen. But not really much else to talk about this game. I think I pretty much covered everything. If there is to cover. You know, thoughts on where we're at right now. We're 9-2. We're the number 1 seed in the AFC. And that New England game's probably going to come down to it. But I don't care about New England. All I care about is Cincinnati right now. And I think that's what our team needs to focus on, is just Cincinnati. We can accomplish some big things here in the next 5 games. We just got to take care of business one game at a time. Looks like Le'Veon Bell's going to win the rushing title this year. He just went over 5,000 yards on his career. Shout out to Le'Veon. And Ben Roethlisberger is coming up. I think he's like 300 yards away from 50,000 passing yards all for his career. So, big things happening. Like I said, I'm not one of those guys that expects to. I want the Steelers to blow every team out that we play, but I know it's the NFL. Every game's hard. There's no freebies in this league. So, 9-2 sounds way. I mean, just so nice to me. Just take it one game at a time, and let's go handle Cincinnati, improve to 10-2, improve to 4-0 in the AFC North, and pull life support on all of them bitches down in Cincinnati and their season. This is Josh, man. This is my video for the preview video for the Bengals. Yes, I hate the Bengals. Fuck you. I don't care what happens as long as you keep losing, because that's what's going to happen come Monday night. Another loss on prime time by the Steelers to you in your house. Get ready for it. I'm out. Shout out to the crew. Mac, Steel Jackson, Renegade 412, Steel Maiden, Erica Steel Jedi. Everybody, man. 9-2, 10-2 sounds better. Let's go take care of these fucking kittens. I'm out as always. It's East up every day, all day. Peace. Y'all have a good week. Let's get ready for Cincinnati.